ladies and gentlemen, ensure your phones are switched off and take your seats for the Punctuation Show.
Punctuation Show. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Punctuation Show. Over the course of this next half an hour or so, we're going to be learning lots about punctuation, specifically helping you write better sentences. So welcome. If you are enjoying the content, don't forget to like and follow on any of our social channels. Just check out at Punctuation Show. But without further ado, we're going to dive right in and take a look at
compound sentences.
Well, hello from Fisher there, and hello right back at you, Fisher. We're diving right into compound sentences. The word compound itself, and lots of you guys will already know, means to combine things in order to form something new. Now, I learned that in a science lesson. Compound sentences are a multi-clause sentence, and they're formed when we join two simple sentences or main clauses. Now, when we do this with sentences, when we put sentences together, we always need to put something in between. That could be a full stop, it might be a semicolon, we're going to look at those later, but typically it would be a full stop. But watch what happens when we don't. Now, I do need to warn you, this is potentially quite dangerous. I'm going to attempt to place two main clauses or short sentences together without putting anything in between. So don't try this at home. Don't try this at school. Here we go. Right. There's our first simple sentence. I'm now going to place another simple sentence next to it without anything in between. So. That can happen when you forget full stops. Now then, we can also join two main clauses or simple sentences with the help of a conjunction. Now, conjunctions are words like and, but, and or. They help join two main clauses in order to form a compound sentence. So, they call these types of conjunctions coordinating conjunctions. Right then, folks, I'm going to try that experiment once more time. This time, I'm going to attempt to place a coordinating conjunction in the middle of the two main clauses just before the moment of impact. Here we go. The word and can save lives. Or we could say something like, I might have some sweets or I might have some pies. I've probably had both, so we're going to move on. And ladies and gentlemen, it's your turn. Now I need you clever people to get your fingers at the ready and get ready to type the correct answer into the comment section of your team session. Now remember, we love pies in Wigan indeed. Fantastic stuff. I like my pies too, probably a bit too much. But remember, no typing before I say go. So your question is, which one is a compound sentence? Is it A, Jeff doesn't like bad smells? Is it B, I don't like playing tennis? Or is it C, my friend coughed and everyone ran away? Your thinking time starts now! Already standing up there saying C and Neville's Cross is getting in there. Fisher have got in there. Glendale Primary got in there as well, saying there we go. And lots of Miss Black and Miss Jones. Christchurch C. Do I need a tissue? No, certainly don't. Brabbins have gotten there. Everyone is saying C. Are they correct? Let's see. Never mind. Right, the correct answer. Yeah, absolutely right. Give yourselves a massive round of applause. Absolutely fantastic with the With this amazing advanced question. Well done, everybody. The correct answer was C. Now remember, if it contains two main clauses, it's a compound sentence. Now you need to clap your hands nice and high in the air like this. Get ready, go!
Compound sentences combine two simple ones, joining them together with the help of conjunctions. What conjunctions do you really want to know? They're joining words like and, but, or, and so. Compound sentences includes a conjunction. Compound sentences help our writing function. Compound sentences theme of variety. Compound sentences should be used by you and me. Follow the rules that we use for a simple sentence. Then quite simply do the same again. Take at the first full stop, put a conjunction in place. Now you've got a good reason to have a smile on your face. Compound sentences include a conjunction. Compound sentences help our writing function. Compound sentences theme of variety. Compound sentences should be used by you and me. And, but, so, 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 and, but, so. Compound sentences include a conjunction. Compound sentences help our writing function. Compound sentences theme of variety. Compound sentences should be used by you and me.
Drive down the main clause for 2 miles. Pass the subject and the verb on your left. Turn left at the coordinating conjunction. Pass the subject and the verb on your left. And don't forget your full stop.
Conjunctions.
Right then, folks. Lots of comments on my wheels there. Thank you for those, everyone. And we're going to take a look at conjunctions, because conjunctions are linking words. There are two types of conjunctions that we need to know about. Coordinating conjunctions that we've just featured in the compound sentence section. Words such as and, but, and or, and so. And subordinating conjunctions such as when, before, after, while, and because. Okay, folks. Now, coordinating conjunctions link two words, phrases, or clauses together when they are equally balanced, and we've just seen those at work in compound sentences. Now, we've got examples here. Daniel is old, but he still runs fast. Equally balanced sentences there. Giraffes are tall, and they eat leaves from trees. Equally balanced sentences. So coordinating conjunctions are used, as we know, in compound sentences. Subordinating conjunctions introduce subordinate clauses. Now, subordinate means basically that something's not quite as important. So if someone says to you that you're a subordinate, you should get quite cross with them. So, for example, I'm not happy because you've eaten the biscuits. Right, not sure if they're popular in Wigan, but there we go. Right, so because is a subordinating conjunction. I hate it when you do that. Another example of subordinating conjunctions at work. There we go. Right then, folks, it's your turn. And we're going to see who knows their conjunctions coordinating from subordinating. Oh, we can do indeed like dipping their biscuits in a brew. How very Northwest. Does the following sentence contain a coordinating or subordinating conjunction? Now wait for it, because here's your sentence. Because I'm young, I'm reasonably fit. Your time starts, wait for it, now! Who's going to be first up there? Oh, East Stanley got the John Fisher. I'll say subordinate clauses. Miss Glenn's class saying subordinate. Mr. Pratt saying because. So CM Academy, there we go. New CM Academy, my 58. That's S subordinating, St Oswald saying subordinating. Don't forget to list your school. Glendale saying subordinating. Mr. Pratt saying subordinating. Blomfontein, hello Blomfontein. They're saying subordinating. Bamborough class at Neville's class have said it in bold even. They're saying subordinating. Hunnick Primary School are saying subordinating. Neville's Cross are saying subordinating. Black saying yes. Tannis Dell saying subordinating. Bradley saying subordinating. Biddick School, good morning Biddick School. And subordinating New CM Academy, absolutely fantastic there. But are you correct? The correct answer, you're absolutely right. Give yourselves a massive round of applause and a big pat on the back. Absolutely awesome stuff there, everybody. It's a subordinating conjunction. Fantastic. Right then, remember folks, conjunctions can connect your ideas. Here we go.
Conjunctions introduce and connect, they do their job to great effect. Clauses are their friends in this, so use them to create sentence bliss when a single clause just won't do it. Add another clause to help a bit. Connect them using a conjunction. Make your sentence start to function. They can be subordinating, they can be coordinating, subordinating conjunction. They can be subordinating, they can be coordinating, subordinating conjunction. The coordinating conjunction type really do live up to the hype when connecting two main clauses using and but and or. This will form a compound sentence type of multi-clause sentence. Both parts of this sentence are balanced to assist you with your writing talents. They can be subordinating, they can be coordinating, subordinating conjunction. They can be subordinating, they can be coordinating, subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunctions are when, if, that, and because. If you never use them, it really is your loss. They help on complex sentences are multi-clause sentence type 2 conjunctions help you communicate and write your point of view. They can be subordinating, they can be coordinating, subordinating conjunctions. They can be subordinating, they can be coordinating, subordinating conjunctions.
Well, hello and welcome to the Punctuation Show shopping channel. And have we got a bargain for you this week? OMG! We have the most amazing selection of conjunctions right here for you here today. First of all, we have a wonderful set of subordinating conjunctions. We have when, before, after, while, and because. All great for introducing subordinate clauses. Those clauses that give you extra information. And then they're sparkly, they're lovely, they're coordinating conjunctions. We have and, but, or, and so. Can we get a close-up on camera too, please? Can we see those? If you want to balance two equally important clauses, these words are perfect for that. Get some balance in your life, folks. And what's great is that the deals we have are great for your bank balance too. So give us a call on 0800 Punctuation. That's 0800 Punctuation, and we'll see you next week.
Complex sentences.
Sorry, on mute there. Thank you, Mr. Burke. A complex sentence will contain a main clause and at least one subordinate clause. These are another type of multi-clause sentence. All right then, folks. Remember, a clause is a group of words that contains a verb. And we can put the main clause at the beginning of our complex sentence. For example, I visited 30 countries because I enjoy travel. Or we can place our main clause at the end of our complex sentence. Because I enjoy travel, I've visited over 30 countries. Don't forget your capital letters and indeed your full stop and your subordinating comma. Now, we can also put the main clause in the middle of two subordinate clauses like this. Because I enjoy travel, I've visited over 30 countries, including Scotland and Wales. There we go. Right then, folks, you've listened beautifully. Here we go. It's your turn. Where is the main clause in the following sentence? Is it at the beginning or at the end? Don't forget to let me know which school you are typing from. The sentence in question: after school had finished, I went to my friend's house. Is the main clause at the beginning or at the end? Your time starts now! Racing away today, and Fisher got their Jarrah's Cross have got in there, Miss Taylor's got in there, and Miss Jones, Jarrah's Cross and Oswald's Homelink Primary all saying the end, Neville's Cross again saying the end, Jarrah's Cross saying the end, Biddick Primary School, there we go, typed out the full thing, well done Biddick School, Bamborough class are saying at the end, Tannisdale saying at the end, Biddick School saying at the end, Miss Lowe's is saying at the end, Brabbins, I've typed out the whole thing, and they've said at the end, well done Brabbins there, Lions Farm Junior is saying then, so John Vianney is saying at the beginning, and really, I'm not really quite sure about that, Brabbins, went to my friend's house, Diamond Hall saying at the end, Christchurch Primary School is saying at the end. Let's see who's right. The correct answer. Yeah, absolutely right. It's at the end. Give yourselves a massive round of applause and a big pat on the back. Absolutely awesome. Well done there, folks. Right, now remember. Bonus point. Which of the following is a compound / complex sentence? That's one with two main clauses and at least one subordinate clause. That's right. Is it A, the cat ate the dog's dinner? Is it B, because she was ill, my daughter went to bed and she was sick everywhere? Or is it C, about 11? Okay, your time starts now. Restart this thing. No, Mr. Don't restart this thing. Mr. Bell saying Brabbin School are saying B. Tannisdale saying B. Jarrah's Cross saying B. John Fisher saying B. Miss Black saying B. Alban Wood Primary School saying B. And Brabbins are saying B. Neville's Cross. New Seam are saying B. They're saying B. New Seam Academy. Kenzie Taylor saying B. Diamond Hall are saying B. Glendale saying B. St Oswald saying B. Ribchester St Wilfrid's are saying B. Kelmsley Primary Academy is saying B. Bloemfontein saying B. St John Fisher saying too early, guys, we win. Christchurch Primary School have got a really funky way of typing their name. They're saying B for Barry. Loving saying that. Miss Bell saying B for Biddick. Fantastic. B is the answer. And from Hunnick Primary School, Oak class. Well done, guys. But are you correct? Yeah, absolutely right. This one's got two main clauses. Give yourselves another massive round of applause and a big pat on the back. Absolutely awesome. Well done. Right then, folks. Now remember, varying your sentences will make your writing more interesting to read. Here we go.
Complex sentences are better sentences. They're interesting, exciting, and they're cool. They give more information than simple sentences. Show your reader you're not cool. Complex sentences are better sentences. They show everyone how clever we are. So make sure you start to use complex sentences to become the writing star. The main clause will always be there in the sentence. It can make sense all on its own. We can add a subordinate clause to give more information, so let's do it the way that we've been shown. Put the main clause in the middle, put the main clause at the start, put the main clause at the end if we like. As long as there's a main clause there with another subordinate clause in there, we know that we're going to get it right. Writing complex sentences, we need to make sure the relationship with clauses is clear. We need to make sure that it all makes sense and that is how you want it to appear. We've now got all the clauses and we've got our joining words and we've now got to put them in place. We've proved that we can write in complex sentences, so there you have it, right in your face. Complex sentences, better sentences, they're interesting, exciting and they're cool. Give more information than simple sentences, show your reader you're a fool. Complex sentences, better sentences, show everyone how clever we are. So make sure you start to use complex sentences to make a writing star. aquarium.
Hey, Finley, over here. Do you hear the one about the complex sentence who stole the clause from the compound sentence? No, I didn't. He ended up with a prison sentence. Very droll, very droll. Mind you'd know all about prison sentences, wouldn't you? I hope you're not stereotyping. I could get very offended. Shut up.
Grammar aquarium. Semicolons.
Right then, folks, we're going to finish off the show with a look at some advanced punctuation in the form of semicolons. So what's wrong with the following sentence? English was his favourite subject, comma, he was very good at it. Well, this is an example of what we refer to as comma splicing. That comma needs to be replaced with a semicolon. Let me explain why. Both parts of the sentence make sense, so we could use a full stop. And that would look something like this. English was his favourite subject, full stop, he was very good at it. However, because both sides of that sentence are closely related, we could consider using a semicolon instead. And that would look something like this. English was his favourite subject, semicolon, he was very good at it. Now, if we make this choice, we don't need a second capital letter because we've now formed a compound sentence. That's right, remember them. There we go. So a semicolon is used to join two main clauses that are closely related. I like to think it introduces a thoughtful pause. Okay, so if you think, anytime you see where a semicolon could be used, just think about going, So let's take a look. We've got an example. I really enjoy playing football. It's the best game in the world. So if that test, just try that out now. There we go. Right then, folks. Once again, for the last time this morning, it's your turn. So which sentence is comma splicing and needs a semicolon to replace the comma? Right. Is it A, looking out through the window, I could see the children playing? Is it B, I like tennis, but not squash? Or is it C, Helen is 7 years old, she's very tall for her age? Remember to do the test, but your time starts now! Jarvis Cross are all saying C. Mr. Pratt's is saying C for us, and John Vianney is saying the answer is C. Brabbins is saying the answer is C. Live Farm Jr. is saying the answer is C. St Oswald saying the answer is C. Ribchester St Wilfrid saying the answer is C. Albanwood Primary School saying C. Kelsey Primary Academy saying C. New Dammer at Christchurch Primary Academies with their funky new text are saying C. Blomfontein saying there we go. Blomfontein saying C. Correcting themselves. Brabbins are saying C. Sharples Primary saying C. Lambs Farm Jewellery School are saying C as well. Now this is a crucial one. This is advanced punctuation. The correct answer is C. Fantastic. Give yourselves a massive round of applause and give yourselves a big pat on the back. Brilliant work there, everybody. Fantastic. Well, there, Blomfontein said, I knew you meant to see Blomfontein. I knew they wouldn't get that one wrong. Right. Remember, folks, we can also use semicolons in lists where commas are already being used. We've got an example here. The team's playing came from Harrogate, North Yorkshire, semicolon, Hastings, East Sussex and Ipswich, East Anglia. Now this semicolon just helps us avoid ambiguity. But more importantly, we need to remind ourselves of a semicolon song dance. Can you all smack your legs twice like this? Can you then clap your hands twice like this? Being very careful not to hit the person in front of you in the back of the head. Can you extend your fist and then do a little chop? So we're going smack, smack, clap, clap, punch, chop. Smack, smack, clap, clap, punch, chop. Smack, smack, clap, clap, punch, chop. Smack. We've got it. Get ready. Here we go.
The semicolon song, the semicolon song. Semicolon song, the semicolon song, the semicolon song. Semicolon song. They can join two main clauses and indicate longer pauses. Use them for writing lists too, when a comma's already being used. The semicolon song, the semicolon song, semicolon song, the semicolon song, the semicolon song, semicolon song. Writing longer sentences means you have to do the biz. Both sides of the semicolon should make sense all on their own. The semicolon song, the semicolon song, semicolon song, the semicolon song, the semicolon song, semicolon song. If it could be a sentence either side with a comma in the middle, it's a comma splice. Comma splicing is always wrong. That's why we sing the semicolon song, semicolon song, the semicolon song. Semicolon song, the semicolon song, the semicolon song, semicolon song. Semicolon song, the semicolon song, semicolon song, the semicolon song, the semicolon song, semicolon song.
Good evening, and here is the news with Terence Pants. Today, we bring you an update on the vicious gang of semicolons who have been terrorising the area by placing longer pauses in sentences. The semicolons have been barging in between pairs of main clauses. We spoke to two main clauses who had been the victims of the semicolon gang.
Well, we were out minding our own business, and this semicolon barged right into us, just because they thought we were closely connected. We never have any bother with commas, because they can't split up full sentences, it's just wrong.
The semicolons have also been spotted separating items in lists when the items are longer phrases, and they have also been seen preceding words like however, for example, and for instance. The police are advising the public to take care. More news later.
Right then, folks. Now, don't forget the TikTok challenge. If you look for @Punctuation Show, just check out all the songs and sketches on there. Let me know if you want to do your own dance there. Right, and don't forget your £20 voucher to spend £20 of your own money in the shop of your choice. But more importantly, don't forget to sign up for the next show on Monday, the 15th of December. We have a Christmas special where we have Santa Claus himself delivering his own version of the Punctuation Show. Right, that's the real Santa, especially for you guys. So tell all your other classes in your schools, tell all the other schools in your clusters, let everybody know. Let me know what you thought of the show in the comments. Is there any way we can improve it? Let me know what's going on, and Santa will see you very, very soon. Thank you very much, and we'll see you later. Bye!